Right, ladies and gentlemen, so as you're aware, it's a daily vlog once again. I'm only uploading a vlog once a month now. No longer daily, as I've actually uploaded many vlogs for the meantime. So now this vlog is entitled, What is Barter? What is barter law? So people aren't aware what actually barter and barter law is. So I'm going to be running through this, the old English law, what it is. So barter is when you settle all balances and matters for bills in white, in pounds and ounces, with onions and tomatoes in white. That's barter law. Be aware of this, ladies and gentlemen. So I've used mud of England in white on many occasions to settle the balances with the government molesting, paedophile, protecting thieves, transgressors. They violated the old English law and the constitutional law, the molesters. And they have to cover it up, and each and every single one of them get individually and personally liable. And they claim a form of mental illness, these molesting thieves, paedophile protectors. So, if somebody gives you an ounce of tomatoes, you can give them an ounce of onions lawfully, but you must weigh it up correctly. You shouldn't try to give anybody underweight. If somebody's given you 1 pound and 1 ounce of onions, you should trade and give them 1 ounce and 1 pound exactly of the exchange method, whatever you're exchanging, basically, whatever you're trading in. So I've informed many molesters, this is what I trade in. I trade in mud of England in white, with onions and tomatoes also. But more specifically, when I'm trading with the mud of England in white, be aware your English constitutional rights are held in England unlawfully. Be aware of this, ladies and gentlemen. So I've given many balances in white in pounds and ounces with the mud of England, with insects and spiders and worms. And I've given it to the government molester, and he just run away, the molester. I've even gone to give them the tax balance with the onions and tomatoes, and then they close the pay point. The administrator behind immediately closes the screen and puts the shutter down, especially when I come along, these molesters. Then they all have to gang up again together, even when you're recording the molesters. In one case, a solicitor, the molesting paedophile protector, he also perjured himself and claimed I did not bring the weight. And I advised him, I got your recording saying you will not take the weight in the pounds and ounces to settle the balance lawfully. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm advising you. That everyone has been in a form of modern day slavery. This is full proof. Every time a member of the public is killed, barter law has been violated. You've taken his rights to barter, but you cover this up, you're molesting thieves, you're paedophile protecting judges, you're scum in the IPCC, you're molesters, you're violating barter law, breach of barter. Okay? Violations of barter law, breach of barter law, you scum. Take that for your court and your court administrators, you tyrants. You like molesting with the truthful words and the law, you're molesters. So as I've advised, this is what barter is. Barter is when you trade lawfully in pounds and ounces in white with any molester who claims they need some form of money to be paid for the balance. Be advised, every fraudulent, corrupt letter you receive demanding monies, it always says balance. They won't actually write what they need to be paid. They can't even actually write that they need to be paid a sterling currency or promissory notes, as they're immediately acting in breach of trust. Okay? So this is the full evidence. Okay, if they're working for promissory notes or Bank of England notes or sterling currency, they can be immediately sued and immediately liable and guilty, fully liable and guilty, especially when they're not taking the onions and tomatoes or the mud of England. These molesters, transgressors, settle all balances and matters for bills in pounds and ounces in white, using barter law, the Old English traditions, principles and customs of the Old English law of the land. Okay, it is proving the molestation worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, be on guard worldwide. These oppressors are molesting and stealing forms of equity. Violation of equity law, breach of equity law. You're molesting judge, you're transgressor. Violation of trust law, breach of trust law. Take that, you're molesting judge, you're pedophile protector, you're scumbag. Violation of Holy Bible laws, breach of Holy Bible laws. You're scum, you're molesting, pedophile protecting judges worldwide. Refuse to recognize the Holy Bible laws and breach the Holy Bible laws, the highest, oldest law of the land. Okay, be aware of this. That's why they can't recognize Barter law or even Holy Bible laws. Full rights and full laws I travel in, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, protecting against tyranny, transgression and oppression and molestation worldwide. As you're aware, ladies and gentlemen, the ones, lovely, kind ladies and gentlemen who have been listening to the vlogs daily to gain the knowledge. Be aware of this, ladies and gentlemen. You claim a form of mental illness, these molesters, when you tell them that you barter in pounds and ounces in white, using the traditions, principles and customs of the Old English law and the common law. They can't even inform you what they need the balance to be paid with, these molesting thieves, government pedophile protectors. And this is how pedophilia is being protected, and illegal murders worldwide being protected and covered up by these judges violating the Old English barter law and then failing to recognize it, as they'll have to pay damages, the molesting thieves, the pedophile protectors. But many of them hold their heads down in shame and run away, the molesting thieves, the transgressors. They'll be liable on Judgment Day to the Almighty Creator. I await that day. I await that day when the Almighty Creator holds them fully liable and guilty and throws them all in the hellfire, these molesting government pedophile protectors, Satanists, along with their whole police force, molesters and thieves. The whole police force should be thrown in the hellfire, and every single government worker who's working for the government and not working for members of the public, looking to fill the government's pockets, the pedophile protecting thieves. So I'm ready to now upload this vlog, ladies and gentlemen, and it will be entitled, What is Barter? What is Barter law? What is the Old English law? Be aware of this, ladies and gentlemen. Be aware of the transgression and the molestation worldwide. These molesters working for their wages of sin, the molesting thieves worldwide, the pestilence on the land. It will be defeated when Holy Jesus returns, the Anointed One returns from the heavens. End of vlog.